And yeah, oh God, we are live.
Are we seriously?
We are.
Okay, cool. Okay, wash my mouth.
Hey guys, we're back. Well, this is the start of season 2 for us, episode 1. Welcome to our downfall, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on Facebook Live. This is the BST podcast, the official podcast of the Madison Buy-Sell Trade Shop. Downtown Madison, Indiana, 303 West Main Street. Come and buy our stuff, please. We need to eat. But man, we're gonna start off.
Look, you need to miss a meal. I'm sorry.
This is true. No one loves me.
This is true.
But we're getting season 2. We're hitting the ground running with this first episode. We got a special guest with us.
Deshaun Kelly.
Friend.
Obviously.
Friend, working actor, Deshaun Kelly.
Yeah.
A friend of the shop and the podcast. He's been on multiple times. He's graced us with his presence and his music. The Robert Reynolds.
How do, shout out.
And Robert, you got some,
Jesus.
you and Sean have been talking about an
Yeah.
event coming up pretty soon.
So Sean,
You want to talk about? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll talk from my end.
Yeah.
Let's talk
We've been
about.
talking about this for a while, and it's become a thing. Robert has been recording an album with his new band, 67 Sun,
That's it.
and I have.
Well done.
I'm just going to say it. I've heard
Yeah.
the majority of the
Yeah,
album.
yeah. He's
And
digging in track by track.
I'm digging in, and I also think it's fantastic.
Yeah, cool.
But it's going to be great because he's going to actually have the band here on
Yeah.
November 20th,
right here.
right here. In fact, probably right where you're looking at,
Yeah.
almost exactly.
Drums will
Our
be
Madison-
out
somewhere over
right
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
That's right,
Madison rectangular vineyard because
Yeah.
Square Garden was taken, so there's that.
Next best thing. And ultimately, what we're
Yeah.
going to be doing is you and your band,
Yeah.
a live run through
Yeah,
of the whole album.
of the album. That's about right.
And you're
Awesome.
going to have kind of like a VH1 Storytellers a little
Yeah,
bit because
that's
you're going to
correct.
talk a little bit about the album.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that
Song
you
by
and I'll
song?
do the pre-interview kind of thing so that you can ask questions. Well, we'll set it up in advance that you can dig deeper.
Yeah.
By maybe grabbing some facts in advance, right?
Absolutely.
Or making them up as we go along.
Or making some up as we go along. But track by track, kind of the inspiration of the song.
Right.
But then also, I thought the best interviews are the ones that get in a little deeper.
a little deeper.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I want to because these songs they clearly are written from a place, over part of it was over COVID.
Yeah.
Some of it was pre-COVID.
just- yeah.
And
They're-
so it's a mixed kind of
most all the
ideals.
record dates to the Madison era for me, which
Okay.
is great, and a lot of I joke around, but I'm not entirely joking that the records, the sound of this record has been powered by BST.
What
It goes right. I'm just
You got it,
saying-
you got
What store are we at?
Yeah, no, I had
Is
to get
this
the- I had to get
FYE?
them- yeah, I had to get them in the right order. No, but the amplifiers, some of the guitars, the Yeah,
That's awesome.
They came from
Right
that
back over
back
there.
corner, and more than you even know, the record has this sort of stamp of your shop
And that's
on the record.
I don't even know what to say.
Wow.
That's just so
It's
awesome
pretty
because
cool.
well, it's especially cool
Bullcrap.
because the album's actually really good. Now,
Well,
if
it
you would have
is
walked in, it's
solid.
like if you would have came in, it's like you're all over this record.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Josh, you might want to
Yeah,
back
cool.
up. The head.
But you won't
Explain
mention
to
me,
you.
right?
More and more.
I'm not in the line enough.
Yeah,
sorry.
right. Can you imagine?
No,
Oh yeah,
No,
thanks,
it's-
Sean.
it's great, and it's going to be fun because the whole band will be here. It's going to be a live run through. It's going to be a world premiere of the album in
That's
its
right.
entirety. We're going to be talking about things. It's going to be maybe a couple of videos dropped in.
Yeah, we're working
See
on
some
that.
stuff. But November 20th, I think our time is not exactly set, but probably around 7.
Yeah, I left it loose on Facebook and Instagram right now. I left a TBD to be determined, but we're looking at about 7-ish. We're
Yeah.
hoping that friends overseas will tune in. I expect some of my friends from around the world will tune in, maybe set their alarms and tune in live. That would be really nice. And then friends around the country can tune in according to their whatever they're doing. Friday night during COVID, you might just plan on being home.
Yeah.
That's the good side of
Yeah.
this situation.
Yeah.
There
I
is
mean,
one.
it's not
Silver
so much
lining.
you can do.
No.
I mean, what are you going to do that's that great anyway
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
right.
So
Get a pizza, tune into podcast. Well, now,
call Bebops.
what will that be? The second installment by the time, or will you do another between now and then?
This is probably our last podcast before that event
Mhm.
because
Gotcha.
we're probably going to start focusing in on that event after this.
Okay.
But we might have a couple other live videos talking about it. But
Can I say something real quick? I was really inspired the last time I was here. Phil, you were on that side of the technical kind of thing. You're on that side of the camera. But I'm not even kidding here. And you dropped in a couple of videos, and I thought, this is what I went and pitched to the band. I said, guys, these are our hometown heroes. This is the shop we all patronize. We all come by and
Criticize and
no. We all come by and shop here. We buy our records, we buy our antiquities or whatever collectibles and our instruments. And I said, and they're doing some great podcasts, and now they're doing a lot of stuff that's very layered. And I loved what you were doing, Phil. Both of you guys creatively.
Now,
Yeah.
was
All of you,
was that
really.
the fancy tickle video?
no, I don't think.
or the Eds and I's music video.
I don't think there was that. Yeah, it was
I think generally just the ability to drop in
Oh,
video.
yeah.
Maybe not the
The
content
the
itself.
content itself was questionable. But
Yeah.
the fact that you did it,
Yeah.
and you did it well.
Well,
Jokes
thank you.
aside, again, it was really cool and it was very inspiring.
Awesome,
and I
man.
thought, why
Cool.
not do something? Maybe we'll get a chance between now and November 20th to shoot some interstitial,
Yeah.
stuff.
And I think we'll be able to.
Yeah.
And the great thing is, if you haven't already noticed, we got a guy back with us right here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh wait, no, sorry,
Oh.
Phil. Not yet.
Oh.
Sit
not
down,
you.
simmer
Yeah, sorry.
down.
Sorry.
This is my limelight.
This is Josh, and what you were just talking about with the tech side and being able
Yeah.
to come up with things. Josh is even more tech savvy than Phil. Sorry, Phil.
Yes. Oh no,
Uh,
no, it is.
And so hopefully he'll be able to help us even more so.
Well,
I'm
now let me
actually
give you one more small town moment. So I was
Mhm.
out shopping at a different shop, and I
Blasphemy.
ran into you up at Lowe's.
Hey, no, Phil.
That's right. Yeah. And this is before we talked about doing this. And he says, "Man, I so enjoyed doing the buy sell trade show with you."
Robert's like, who are you
And
again?
I said, yeah. Well, there's a little reintroduction moment. Yeah, admittedly.
You're like, hey, yeah, what?
And who are you?
Wow.
No, but once we reestablished, Josh, that, Josh said, "Well, here's my number if you want to shoot something live." Because I don't do that stuff very well. And I said, "Great." I took his number. Well, I was in here talking to you about it, and you said, "Oh, we're still working together." I said, "Great. All points lead to the middle here."
Right. MBST, the home, the hub.
MBST.
MBST
Oh,
hub.
wow.
MB
The center of the wagon.
Can we
wheel.
drop that logo in now? The MBST hub.
Spokes of the wagon wheel. All comes to the hub.
Sean, you're the glue of this community.
The horse.
I'm ground up.
Side.
I'm ground up bones.
Yeah.
Horse bones. That's right.
Well,
go on.
before my segment, before I get the shut up music here, let me say this: in the big the cane pulling me off the old vaudeville stage. Jokes aside, if you're visiting Madison, you got to stop by the shop. I mean, they're going to play around all night long, but I'm going to be serious for a minute. The shop is amazing. If in my traveling days, I used to love anytime I hit a town that had a shop like this. There were not many, but when you found a town that had a shop like Madison Buy-Sell Trade, shut up. you always, it was a great day if you found a shop this good. Now I live just blocks from a shop this good.
And,
you know,
now you're bored and nullified because now you.
This is the best you get. I'm glad to hear that.
No,
you
come in and it's like you might rap about some cool thing some old treasure. You might rap about musical instruments. You might rap about records in the back over here. They're into the comics. That's not my world, but I am excited when good comics.
But you also are into anything vintage and old.
Oh,
and so even we just had a collection come in today, and he actually came in immediately to see some of the old books. Like, he just come in. What's going on with these old
I know
comics?
it. Yeah, but I can
vintage.
smell it. I love
literally.
mold.
Yeah, because it's mold and mildew.
So shop Madison Buy-Sell Trade when you get
Shop smart. Shop S-Smart.
Yeah. Get in and see the guy.
That's a movie quote.
Well,
Never mind.
you.
Thank you.
That's
Deep
awesome.
cut for myself.
So let me say this before I dash.
Okay.
November 20th.
November 20th.
When are you working this week?
We're gonna
When can
be.
I see you?
I'm gonna be back in. I'll be back in.
We're gonna have a meeting during our podcast.
Tuesday, I'll be back in. Tuesday, I'll be back in Tuesday.
I got. I'm gonna bring in that Beatles thing. See?
But he won't be here Tuesday to buy stuff, guys.
No,
so
I'm not
he's
selling it. Yeah.
No, he's got a great piece of Beatles history.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring it in. I meant to bring it tonight, but no worries on that. So November 20th, I'm excited. This will be the first time we've played the songs live for anybody. Please tune in. We want the support. I want to throw the support at my favorite shop and my favorite people. And I also want to play these songs for you.
And on our end, as far as the MBST group and all of us, we greatly appreciate that you chose us. You could have done this anywhere.
You could have. You still have time.
Back out now.
On our end, I know you feel similar. It's good vibes back and forth.
That's right. It is.
But I think it's a cool piece for us to be able to have this. I love the music that I've heard, and I really truly love some of the songs. Like they're going on.
Oh, Sean would tell you. Sean would tell you that if they were garbage. Because I even told him, I said, no,
this
what
was
do you
a
really
big
think?
risk when I gave him. I'm like, I'm giving the most honest guy I know. I'm like, this is gonna suck. Here we go.
And Sean did say that. He's like,
I think that you really do think that I would tell you pretty realistic. I might try to, not badger you, but I'm going to try to be real. And I gave you some constructive criticism that I thought was like, hey, I
you
think
were spot on.
You
felt the way I felt. There's every album I've ever done. I don't care if it's the Mavericks or my other band Swag. You always leave a record wanting to have done something different. You wished you'd changed this, or you wished you hadn't done that, or you wished you'd done more of this. He nailed like 3 or 4 points that were my 3 or 4 points that I wished I had changed. So
the album's great. I can't wait to actually hear it in its entirety.
Yeah.
It's going to be, the light just half went off.
I had an idea.
That?
That was my idea.
His idea just went out. He's drunk.
It was gone. It was gone in a flash. It was there. That's gone.
All right.
November 20th, 7-ish.
Yeah.
We're going to probably talk a little bit about this leading up to it.
7 Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Pacific. Pacific?
No,
or Pacific?
Not Pacific. Eastern Standard Time.
3
7
hours
o'clock.
behind us.
Yeah.
Like specifically, it's
Full
specifically
band,
7 p.m.
67 Sun. We're gonna be here.
Yes, my son.
And last thing, be quiet, guys. Last thing.
It's real.
Let's talk about where we can actually buy your album right now. Pre-order.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks a bunch for that. So check it out, and I'd love it if you would go. You can either just PayPal $15 a copy, 2 for $25 to Robert Reynolds at rergalleries@gmail.com. That's RER like Robert Earl Reynolds. RER Galleries like a painter has a gallery. rergalleries@gmail.com.
And Gmail isn't Google Mail. Yeah.
You can send the money here and I'll come by and get it, or I'll get it in trade. But
you have a special edition too. There's a special edition, and if you're watching and you say, hey, I want to be part of this, I want to get his album, he's got a $50 special edition.
Yeah.
That's well worth it. It's got extras, got
signed stuff,
and it's signed stuff,
posters,
and you're helping an artist.
Can I say a shout out? Phil did a really nice poster graphic, which we'll have the printed physical copies real soon.
Problem, man.
But you'll see the graphics up online.
Yeah.
They're already up on your website, and they're up on mine as well. So he did a nice poster. Nice job, Phil.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
All right, I'm gone.
All right.
I'm getting my soda pop. Hey, by the way, handshakes during COVID aren't those popular.
I really love it.
Which one is yours?
That was yours.
Well, whose is that?
I think that was just an empty.
Oh, Coca-Cola. Shout out for Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
All right, guys,
Thanks
have a
again,
great
Robert.
evening.
I like
Thank
Pepsi.
you, guys.
I'm more of a Pepsi Lime kind of guy. Right?
Watch, that's the end of the sponsor.
I would leave. I hate Pepsi.
Oh man.
Or love it.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Robert Reynolds in here, gracing us with some awesome news. Robert's, I love Robert. He's awesome. He's just an awesome all-around dude.
We
But
get
like-
it. He's great. He's gone. You don't have to keep saying it.
But no, like legit, he's just a good guy and awesome musician. I've had the privilege of watching him perform. All of us have from time to time. He's awesome.
Who was it again?
That guy, that one dude that was in here that we just kicked out.
Yeah, November 20th. Robert Reynolds and his band 67 Sons. So what are we doing? What's happening right now?
Oh yeah, we have like another like episode thing that we have to do.
Yeah, we're
right?
talking about stuff.
Oh God.
Yes.
Okay. Good night. No. No. We have a couple things on the docket, but if you guys would indulge me,
Indulge.
and actually, I kind of, if you could, I need to grab the microphone and maybe put it over here just a little bit.
Oh, okay. You need to move the mic. Hey, look.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
That's called Bullet Bourbon. Bullet, I don't know if you're listening. You'd be stupid if you weren't. But if you weren't listening, maybe someone will tell you. We at MBST love your product and would like to get
I love
paid
that sound.
for shilling you
Do it again.
without. Yeah, let's do that sound
Do
again.
that sound.
That's a great sound. That's money right there.
Oh, that's just like I'm ready to drink some
Gratifying.
Bullet Bourbon.
It makes you think, you know what?
Yes.
I could sit back on a cool winter, perhaps a October night, not even winter yet, and have a little
that would suck.
Bullet bourbon. Maybe sit around the fireplace and talk about how grandma used to drink Bullet back in the day. She was a drunken swine. But Bullet bourbon.
But she had good taste.
There you go.
Can we just pump the brakes and talk about how you said that's money right there?
That's money right there.
All right,
That's
but-
fantastic.
All right, guys.
If you guys could hand me the microphone.
Oh man, I am.
Oh, hey, baby. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to talk about a number of topics tonight, but before we get into it, I just wanted to sort of take everybody, our audience, and people listening to this later, and even you guys, feel free to join in. I want to take everybody through sort of a sort of a distressing kind of thing. I want to do a guided meditation. Okay, so I found this track and I did some edits to it to kind of enhance it, and I think it's really going to be helpful. Like I said, it's been a very stressful year for everybody, really. I just want to take a moment, do some self-reflection, and I'm just gonna help you guys through a guided meditation. All right. All right, we're gonna get started.
We hold hands. Do we have chakra?
Whatever
Can I sell you a nebula or something along that effect?
whatever feels right to you, baby.
That's in the horror show.
All right, here we go.
The horror show.
I'm trying to
All right.
meditate.
Well, you're giving me some negative energy right now.
You're trying to-
Can you like repress
We're
that?
trying to bring this down. a
Yeah.
notch, so he has a little piece of
We're go-
mine right now.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
My chi is way out of line.
So I'm gonna
I
start.
also have a chia pet.
All right, we're gonna start the track, and this will help us get into that kind of
Can we dim
relax.
the lights?
De-stress.
No.
Does
If
it
that
start?
would have worked, I would have died.
That would have been awesome.
I would lose my.
All right.
I'd lose it right now if it started.
All right, everybody.
DJ Khaled.
I'm gonna kind of come up on the mic a little bit, and we're gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna start the track. All right. See, isn't it nice? It's very nice. So, wherever you are right now, even if you're in your car, I just want you to take your hands off the steering wheel. Just lay back. Take the little controls and just lay back. And I want you to just take a deep breath and let it out. How is that? You guys okay? You guys good? See, didn't that feel good to get some of that negative out? Yeah, that was. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's keep the energy good and positive, okay? So yeah, just let's do another deep breath, huh?
What do you have, COPD? What's wrong?
Just let the music flow through you, all right? Very nice. Mm. You know, they say laughter sometimes is the best medicine. Sometimes sexiness is the best medicine.
Who said that?
I did right now. Or did I? Let's do another deep breath. I promise this bit's almost over. And another deep breath. That's right. So relaxing. Mm. I promise it's almost over. Hey, those drivers out there listening, that's how you doing right now? You still breathing? You still breathing? Swear to God, we're getting through it, guys. We're almost done. And then afterwards, we're going to feel so great. Just a little over a minute left.
Respect the process. My chakra. My chakra.
Everyone, I need you to center. If everyone could just bring the energy down just a little bit, that'd be so sexy. Hey viewers out there on Facebook Live, how you doing? Feel free to comment in the chat. Are you feeling relaxed out there right now on Facebook Live? Let us know. And remember to breathe. And then, here we go. And we're done. Very nice, guys.
Oh, my chakra feels so good.
Very nice.
Good sweat.
Good job, everybody. Now, I hope everyone feels
Do you have any toilet paper?
a little more. Oh, no, I don't think anyone does. But
Your dad.
I hope that kind of relaxed you a little bit. And
It sounded like the Wheel of Fortune.
I thought that was a fart. I'm not gonna lie. I was weak. That was a lot of coke.
But here, Josh, if you can help a brother out. But yeah,
Josh time.
That's our word.
But I hope that just, for us going forward in the episode and for viewers, listeners out there, that to relax a little bit.
Oh,
You're welcome.
oh.
The problem is that
The problem. Tell me what the problem. Me and Josh are weak. we weren't ready for that.
okay, so the problem is that a lot of times when we do this podcast, it's very high energy, a lot of stressful situations. It's a lot of talking over one another, yelling in some cases. This was a excellent way to bring us all
But
down.
no more interrupting.
Josh, that was really rude of you. But that's not even funny, Josh. He was trying to get a point across.
My point.
My
was-
cheese-
Josh, Sean, I'm trying to defend you. Josh, Sean, shut up. I'm trying to tell Josh
my
how rude it was that he was
Okay.
interrupted. What?
Ooh.
Ooh.
and it was taken
Hey, Sean.
from me. And if I don't get someone to respect something, I'm going to burn this place down.
Insurance fraud.
Indeed. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Zip, please sponsor
so-
us.
So, yeah, that was meant to help distress us a little bit from the
Daily
crazy,
lives.
yeah,
And
the craziness of 2020.
And made me and Josh queasy.
Good.
I'm so glad we started with that.
But to get into it, obviously the elephant in the room, I guess,
Still you.
in life is wow. I'm not
Is that the first or second fat joke
Second,
like the
of
100th.
the second episode? Of the second episode.
I think we're up to 30. I think we're up to 30.
Oh, up to
No,
three.
I didn't say another fat joke yet. I didn't
Yeah.
mention about how that chair is still supporting your weight or anything. I just
I'm gonna burn his house down. That's what
you gonna burn my house down? We get little chubby
like-
fingers.
Hey, he can still strike matches.
Yeah.
With what?
With those
Those
nuts.
sausage links? You might cook a
There's a
flank
lot of
instead.
fat. There's a lot of fat in sausage links. That is
I'm trying to bring
flammable.
some positivity.
Positively humongous. Okay, Josh or Sean.
Okay, so I just want to, before we
Okay,
jump into
yes.
the major issues of 2020 and beyond, I do want to talk a little bit about Patreon.
Oh, of course.
Patreon.com. So if you're not familiar, I'm just going to give you a little rundown. Phil could probably jump in and help out.
Mhm.
Josh could help out. Deshaun, you can just keep your mouth shut. Patreon is something that we use to be able to help us, help you, help us, help you. And so in reality, all it really is you give us money and we run away with it. No, that's not what happens. Let me rephrase that. We could use your money and we promise we're not going anywhere. We promise not to leave. It helps us shoot videos. Let's be real.
I haven't ran in like 10 years.
It helps us shoot videos. It helps us produce content. These morons are talking over me. You stupid idiots. You
You said you haven't run-
stupid idiots.
you
I'll
said-
kill you both.
You said you
I'll
haven't run
stab you. We need more of that meditation.
You haven't run it. You said you haven't run it.
Got him.
You haven't ran in years, Phil.
That was good.
Did he need to say that?
Did he say that? Did I say that? I was just gonna say he just runs his mouth and jumps to conclusions. That's the most exercise thing he ever does.
Runs his mouth and jumps to conclusion.
Oh, man.
Stupid. Going back, no,
No
but,
one loves me.
but for real,
No, yeah, you're right.
for real, Patreon though, it
Yes.
does help us to be able
Yes.
to make content. We're actually looking to buy some new equipment
Mhm.
that will help that. And also, remember, being part of the Patreon process, becoming a Patreon patron of ours,
I thought it was a Patreoner.
a Patreoner,
That was the word.
a patronaire,
A patronaire.
a
San Diego.
patronal, huh?
San Diego.
San Diego. Okay.
San
So
Diego.
it will actually be able to help you. In
Help
the sense
us,
of-
help you.
in the sense that we're going to be able to give things away, and if you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll be able to be taking part in this, be able to get free merch, special sales, additional content at some point as well. How do you do it? Patreon.com/Madison BST.
Mhm.
That's it. Go to patreon.com, Patreon, correct?
Yes.
Patreon.
Yeah, sure it is.
.com/Madison BST. There you can subscribe, a few bucks a month. It helps us out. And tonight, before we start,
Tonight only.
it's not actually tonight only, not
Oh.
this one.
So we have a little time.
What this is a special copy of Negan Lives. If you're a Walking Dead fan, this is something a little special. Walking Dead, the comic series, ended a few months back, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. But then they brought this out. This is Negan Lives. This actually takes place in the future from where Walking Dead ended. This is a special copy of it. This is a bronze cover. It's the first issue. It's a bronze cover. And what we're going to do is that for the first 10 new Patreoners that we get by going to Madison,
I'm linking it.
he's going to link it.
I'm gonna link it right now.
Patreon.com/MadisonBST. The first 10 new Patreoners who sign up, $5 at least a month, gonna have a chance to win this special little ditty right
There's
here.
all the people that are currently Patreoners.
Patroners
Patroners.
You'll get
Patroners.
not only one,
entry.
entry into the raffle for the Negan Leaves book. You get two
Deuce.
That's
because
awesome.
you've been here from the jump.
Yeah. So remember that,
There's two of you
people.
that are
For the future reference, stay subscribed. We're only $5 a month. We're cheaper than Netflix. We're cheaper than Hulu. We give you as
stuff.
good as content as They do.
Absolutely, maybe better.
I concur. Yes.
Oh, think about
Maybe
it.
not.
They pay
Maybe
$10 a month to Netflix, and they probably watch the same show or same movie like on repeat 10 to 15 times.
No,
Yeah.
no, we don't.
And then
Dodgeball. How many times do you watch Dodgeball?
No.
that's not on Netflix anymore.
Is it what? It's not?
No.
Oh,
When
fantastic.
have you been on Netflix?
That's kinda
Last 3 or
sad.
4 years.
I don't get on Netflix. I have
HBO
Patreon.
Max. You sound like
Patreon
HBO.
videos.
You sound like obnoxious HBO.
First
Showtime.
10
Like
Patreon
white bread.
earners who sign up, $5 a month, you get entered to win this. First 10. If you're already a Patreon subscriber for us,
You get 2 entries.
you get 2 entries. So if you sign up, new ones, you get 1. People already on there get twice. This is a first of possibly many things you
get
can win.
twice.
So you get on there, you help us, help you, help us. And again, we're trying to get some money to be able to buy new
Not only that, but it's also to give you guys better stuff. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. Think about if we get a bunch of Patreon honors,
Nurse.
we can give away really cool stuff like, video
Phil's
games
car.
or toy.
Win
Phil's
Phil's
car.
car.
Phil's car ain't
Oh.
worth anything. It's like a
Yeah.
Matchbox car.
I really need.
No, we're giving that away. Maybe
Nope.
that's the next week.
Too late.
Did we already try to give Josh's car away? One of the first pod episodes. That's
Yep.
legit. We tried to give away.
One of my
Was it a
closest
Mustang or a
friends,
Charger?
Jonah
That-
Hill, commented free car for like 15
His name's
minutes.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, yeah.
Yeah,
Jonah Hill or Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
That's brilliant.
I remember him. He used to be an actor.
Used to be.
So
Isn't the one got fat, got skinny, got fat, got skinny? I'm afraid to say
Something
that.
like that.
I don't think he ever got that skinny. Let's be real.
He's uncomfortable.
Skinny body still.
He's a good actor. Doesn't matter how fat or skinny he is.
It's true.
Maybe he was a skinny man, and the whole time he was playing fat roles. You ever think about that?
Fat rolls.
Okay,
So why
so
don't you have acting parts?
Patreon, we did that. What's next on the docket? Past
Sure.
Patreon.
Well, yeah, man. So
Yeah, man.
as you brought up before, we have Josh with us again. The prodigal son is back.
No,
I love how that name stuck.
I lost that.
Like I said that as a crude remark. It stuck.
Did NASA quit in 1983?
No.
Because your hat says it.
No, they started. It ain't.
No, your hat says 25 years right there. 1958 to
Are you
1983.
I'm not balding, all right?
He's a NASA fan.
I don't want this hat, all right? I ain't balding.
He's not a great NASA fan no more.
But
Yes,
Josh is
sir.
back with us, so I think it'd be a good opportunity to kind of catch up a little bit with each of us. And
Yeah, Josh, what have you done?
yeah,
What did
You
Daddy
grilling?
Tomato?
Snowboarding?
I cook. I do one humanly thing that you do you might not do.
Humanly
You might
thing.
not cook.
Did you just say you do one humanly thing?
Humanly.
That's like that sounds like something an alien would say, trying to convince
Shut
people
up,
to
you're
say that they
balding.
are aliens.
Shut up,
They're
you're
humans.
He does animalistic
Hey, are you
things.
balding?
We won't get into that. So you
So
grilling?
yes, I bought.
I did a thing. I did a thing.
I grill. Okay.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't keep it simple.
Play the
No,
track.
no, we're
So,
oh my hands.
so yes, everyone, I like to grill.
I can
okay?
tell.
I enjoy grilling. You enjoy you like dollar menus.
So I had a comment, but we're PG. Jeez.
say it.
You did a motorcycle. You got a motorcycle.
Yeah, now, yeah, transportation. Am I
Do
not
you
allowed
have
to
a
get to
little
work?
sidecar?
No, I don't have a sidecar.
Why not?
Okay, is this a COVID update or a Josh roast? Okay.
No, I mean, a sidecar would be kind of cool. You can go on
I
old
was
time-
being
Oh,
you can go on
legit.
an old time
Okay.
adventure.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into You make a terrible Yeti. Your shop's a mess.
Yes. Yes. What would you say to him?
My shop's it's hurtful.
What did you say about his shop?
And I'm not
That's a mess.
balding.
It is a mess.
Hurtful.
It's,
Okay,
it's
let's
true.
Let's revert this
Mine
back.
wasn't true.
You're a decent Yeti. Your shop's great. I'm not balding, and Phil.
Hey, I got nominated.
No.
Hey!
Oh,
I got nominated
man.
for an award this year for being too intense. So I'm not saying decent. I'm just saying miscasted. But yeah, cool, awesome.
Did anyone else understand anything he just
No.
said?
No, I
Come
don't
on,
know.
I got an
He's
award
like,
this year.
he's like,
You got an award.
Award.
For haunting.
Oh,
They
okay.
give out awards not just as anybody, to everybody.
To everyone. Okay. So you got a sidecar and you left your motorcycle at the house. That's what I got.
It matches his Charger or Mustang. Which white person car do you have outside?
whose car did you steal?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyways,
Fantastic.
All right.
I love that.
So-
So, at any rate,
what else do you do? Snowboarding still?
Transitioning to this
he
segment.
will be soon when we
There's
get
no mud on the ground. I can't.
We're these are two insider jokes. People watching are like,
No
that
idea what's
idiot,
going on.
that idiot said that there's not no mud on the ground. He said snowboard.
Bunch
I
of
don't like
idiots.
no fence.
Go to his
Bunch of
Facebook
idiots that
page.
know
You'll,
each other
you'll figure it
talk.
out. What else did you do in that short time?
I lost my job.
Yep, that's.
Give a round of applause for.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Yeah.
Did you watch anything? You see anything? Did you read anything? You
Oh,
write
so we're
anything?
talking about actually what he physically did.
Did you attack anyone? Did you take anyone and put them in a hole? Anything like that?
What'd you watch during this COVID stuff?
I played a lot of World of Warcraft, a lot.
Are
Okay.
you
A
a
lot.
Did you
what
kill a
can-
lot of boars?
Oof, enough. I still haven't
That's
started playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
You
actually.
do.
I've never played that
You
in my
do.
life.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Even not even playing it. Did I
Okay.
kill a lot of
Who's-
boars? I know why you know a
Yeah.
lot of boars.
Right.
Hey, who's had a
Right.
girlfriend here?
I do know. I'm sorry.
Who's had a girlfriend here?
Who's had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
That
Are
was
you
a
talking
bizarre-
about
We're talking about World of
Life,
Warcraft, so I just gotta just.
Oh,
I wanted to check,
yeah,
so, yeah.
because now I understand. I really.
I mean,
that's-
Josh
did
is
not understand.
married.
Yeah.
You married?
Yes.
Happily?
Yes.
So wait, what was that?
No, he was honest. He was being real. He's like, yes, honestly,
Yes.
yes, I'm happy.
Sean,
Yes. What about it?
Phil.
Me being happy? Wait.
I am currently single.
I
I'm
just
currently
received a
divorced, so
message.
it's great.
I just received a message from my wonderful wife, literally 1 minute ago. You can read it. What did it say?
It says touch ID to open messages.
That's a
Payment received at H. Oh, I miss you.
There you go. That's called love.
Like a hernia.
So, let's see what my last text message from my wife was.
Oh, we don't need to hear that. Ooh.
I need paint.
But little do you know, that's a euphemism
Yeah.
between the two, and that what really
It's-
means is bring me home a hamburger.
It's their love language.
Language of love.
Hey, Phil.
I'm just gonna say for
Why are you
Halloween,
so
I'm going
single?
into Kool-Aid Man.
I don't know. I'm probably afraid of commitment, and
I'm
They
black.
are. They are too.
okay.
Anyways, what'd you do during COVID for real though?
Credit, but I can't pronounce the first name. It says Pand Barnes.
Oh yeah.
Hello,
Yo.
Amanda.
She was in earlier today.
Mark.
and they are
I see you
watching.
popping in too. Hello, hello.
You bull.
You will-
Shut up. Hey, wait. 1, 2, 3.
Shut up, Mark. Come on.
Shirts coming soon.
Shirt's coming.
That's
soon.
actually legit.
Yeah,
merch on the way.
that's right.
Buy
Get
our stuff.
get your MBST
Yeah.
swag at mbstswag.com.
That's
our
not real.
website.
Don't do it.
So,
Buy it real
so
quick.
Sean,
Yeah.
let me ask you this: being, of course, the major business,
Proprietor.
the proprietor,
Oh, it's a second.
Um, and of course, get into your personal life as you see fit. But how did COVID affect the operation of this place, or if at all?
Well, we only had to, like, kill a few people
Sure.
who came in without masks.
Sacrifices.
Because we here, everyone knows we demand a mask if you come in and wear. You have to come in and wear it. Wait, that's not us. That's another
It's
store.
Walmart.
Yeah, that's not us. You don't really have to do that here. So
It's your
that wasn't
choice,
us.
actually.
Yeah,
It's actually your choice.
To
But
be
yeah,
honest, people have been mostly quite good. We were closed for no time at all.
we weren't.
Wow.
Zero,
we actually-
0 days.
They actually for 2 weeks we were slow-ish.
We were slow-ish.
but like stuff started picking up immediately after the fact.
It
People were
picked
selling
up.
stuff up. We were buying stuff. We were selling stuff. We did really well because there was not a lot of whole things to do in town or to do in general. Even through the state, we had people coming up from Indianapolis towards Michigan, Louisville. They were all
Yeah,
coming to us
wow.
because we had stuff that we could actually do. Like we could sell video games, we could sell toys, we could sell comic books.
And
So we
yeah,
did-
we had
we did.
electronics. We had things that we could sell that
And we
actually
were
could
deemed
help people too.
essential. So if anybody gets a real buck on this thing to see like, oh, you guys, why are you guys open? You guys aren't seeing potential. We were. We sold IT equipment,
Yeah, all
which is
kinds of
something you
stuff.
can work from home. We sell bullion, which is currency.
But
So yeah,
we know we had a
we do
pretty-
pawning.
No, we don't.
But you said we technically did to stay open.
No. On paper, it's like, yeah, it's tricky about how they view things. But no, we're not a pawn shop.
We are a pawn shop.
We're not a pawn shop.
We don't loan.
So ultimately, the first few days, first week or so was definitely slower, and then it picked up and it was good, and there was no real problem, and we were able to get stuff done. Which
We
is
got to do the
one-
remodel during all that. What you did,
Remodel.
Oh, that's
stuff.
right. Yeah.
and it was me,
This
just me, and
area?
it was just me and you.
for a while, yeah.
It was for like the first month or two.
But no, it stayed busy. People were happy to have a place to go and do some stuff, and then of course it's reopened. Everything's been pretty solid.
semi-normal.
But we were able to get some video shot. We were able to do some
Actually, a lot of video.
extra stuff for that. But
Wow.
it's been pretty solid.
We averaged a video a day for like what, a week.
Maybe.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
we did
Wow,
quite a bit of
guys.
stuff. We had a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff done. So, but what did you do other outside of work? Like, what did you do at home? in your
Me,
personal
I
life?
worked.
Even at home.
I worked all the time. That's pretty much what I do. But
I don't believe that.
no, that's mostly actually pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
What are you doing in your free time?
It's mostly work. Even
In
my
your
free
free
time
time.
is mostly work. There's very little free time I actually really
Okay,
do.
I'm gonna ask someone else that's actually engaging and
It's-
interesting.
it's
Josh,
just
what you
true.
do during the Dusecki syndrome outbreak?
So as I said, I did lose. I
Oh,
lost
a job.
I lost my job, as you guys last saw. I was working for a phone company. I'm no longer with them, and I went back to the job I had before. But luckily, I was able to just take a month off and just kind of relax, play some video games, hang out with the puppers.
What games you play? Anything spectacular?
A lot of I'm pretty basic when it comes to that. So just like Call of Duty, I picked up World of Warcraft and really dove into that pretty hard for a couple hundred hours. And
Wow.
You don't play it anymore.
no, I burnt myself out on it.
That seems.
Oh, and Animal Crossing.
That sounds right.
I went in on Animal
Everyone
Are
Crossing.
you a 12-year-old girl?
Absolutely.
Everyone,
Really?
no,
I don't
Animal
understand
Crossing.
that.
Everyone got in hardcore when that game came
That
out.
game.
It came out at a really good time. Think about it. It just did.
I don't get that one at all.
It was just
It's
something
just-
about it.
It's like The Sims, but like furries.
So just imagine The
See that?
Sims, but you're chasing the dragon. Like,
So you're
like
on
tomorrow,
drugs.
'cause every, so much.
you drunk?
So what's cool about it is it's all real time. So it's not like I can just sit here 1,000 hours and do everything in the game in 3 days. No, it's time based. You have to do X amount of things per day to be able to unlock what you need to do the next day. Things happen in the morning that they don't happen at night. Shops have hours that they're open. So it wasn't like you could sit there. You could farm like your museum and collect things. This sounds really silly the more I talk about it.
Yeah, the 12-year-old girl statements get.
But
truer
I didn't
and
have a
truer.
life outside, so if I could have been a little villager.
So were you living your life through?
Vicariously through a 12-year-old
through,
girl, through a small animal on a video game.
You're actually human.
You're human.
Yeah, you're human.
I thought
Everyone
you-
else is like
Watch it.
a raccoon.
Well, what's wrong with coons?
Whoever
Oh,
said that.
Good lord.
Whoa.
I love raccoons. They're
Raccoons are
awesome.
great. Yeah, I see them all the time.
watch
Badgers. Badgers. Love the Badgers.
Yeah.
Because you know why?
Badger country.
Poodles.
They don't.
They don't badger people.
That's true.
Whatever. So what did you do?
I don't ask me because I didn't do anything. I worked for you.
Oh, so you didn't have any time off?
I did.
Oh, you didn't do anything in your time off?
I
What did you do?
didn't.
I was like, all
Oh, how
right.
about we pass it to someone more engaging?
Yeah, well, okay,
That's why I said pass the fill. You applesauce.
Ah.
Saucy mama.
Well, yeah, like right around when it was starting to pick up, like February, March, I was like, I'm probably gonna be stuck in the apartment for a while. So I ended up
Meditating,
I
clearly.
won't get into that part, but I got back into playing video games and I bought a PS4.
Oof.
Yeah,
A PlayStation,
yes,
the fourth one.
I think that's what the kids call it.
Yes.
And yeah, so I finished up like some older games that I had missed over the years. So like Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm still playing through Witcher 3.
It's a great one.
I just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I just started Ghost of Tsushima, so like a newer game.
That game looks brilliant.
It's
looks
awesome.
good.
Have you played it, Josh?
No, yeah.
I don't play a lot of
I
games,
have
but
a
that's
PlayStation.
one of them games I'm like, man, that looks.
It
It looks.
Richard,
really
what's
is.
popping, buddy?
Who is it?
Manis.
I
Who is it?
recommend it. highly.
Richard Manis.
Yep.
What's up, Manis? You missed your buddy earlier. Robert Reynolds. Rich Manis is a big fan of Robert Reynolds.
Richard Manis's?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I didn't know
I
that.
thought. Okay, maybe I don't know who Richard Manis is. Oh, Richard Blevins.
Yeah,
Blevins
you
is a
got your
big
Richards
fan.
mixed up.
Who's
I
Richard
know.
Manis?
I know Richard Manis as well.
Is he-
But
okay, cool.
but yeah,
Sorry, Richard,
just-
you don't have anything to correlate to the story.
It's all
Go
good,
on.
but-
But you could be a huge fan. Tune in the
Could
20.
be a fan no matter what.
But yeah, just outside of gaming, my work was always steady because just the nature of the work, I was able to just work from home, and I have been since, which is kind of cool because that has allowed me to live wherever I want.
Yep.
And so I'm actually here in about 2 weeks. I'm moving back to
You're
town.
moving back to
Where?
town.
Where? Madtown, Indiana, boys.
Right here, baby.
Why
I'll
is
be
it back
back.
in town?
Ugh,
I'll be back. Yeah.
That was awful
I hate
on my
Madtown.
part.
No, I know. Yeah, you really didn't elevate to my level.
Madison,
You were. I
You
was.
deserve a TV credit for that.
I did.
But it pulls back.
You're all
I
talking
miss
over
you
each
so
other. Why don't you let someone talk?
Hey, Sean, what are you doing right now?
Telling you to shut
Stop
up.
talking.
But Madison has a way of just pushing me away and then pulling me back in.
Like
Oh,
the
it's
mafia.
Like a sec.
Mom.
Okay.
But
I
no,
don't
it's
say
cool
succubus,
because
but-
I'll be closer to you guys and
Yeah.
friends and family.
The BST crew.
Yeah, and it'll be,
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
else matters.
it's going to be easier to.
That should be a trend. Nothing else matters.
In BST, nothing else
Else
matters.
Hashtag nothing else matters.
Nothing
We're gonna get
actually-
so good.
Yeah, we probably are. Thanks.
Did you watch any shows?
Yeah, let's see. Of course, The Boys, which we'll be talking about
Ooh.
later.
Play along if you're watching at home. Let us know what
What
you
yeah,
have
you
watched.
You watched,
What you've been watching
played,
and doing.
done.
I got you right here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
Josh
watching
is-
for you.
Josh
We'll do
is
shout
in the
outs.
chat at the moment.
Oh,
So-
what's up, Abraham Lincoln? I just do these today.
Man, he's back.
Sweet. Who is it?
There's so many people that's gonna be angry. Oh, I can't wait to post this.
What? I
Well,
missed
besides that, how was the theater? No.
A fan of the theater, I hear. Woo!
But yeah, let's see. The Boys.
Mm.
Let's see. Man.
I want to talk about a show we'll be talking about later on in our sci-fi.
You know he was
had The Boys.
talking. He was
Shut up.
talking still.
The Boys. He was trying to look for something else that came up, other shows or things. But there's a-
Thinking.
yeah, that's what it's called, Deshaun. So no, there's a number of shows that had come out post
Well,
COVID
Mhm.
that like during the time period that people have either gotten into. Some of them have been great, some have been pretty good.
Right.
But there's been several shows that have came out right after COVID. It's kind of
Yeah.
like let off too.
did Tiger King come out post COVID?
I think it came out in the middle of COVID or like early COVID, right?
I feel like
I think
that's right.
I thought it
Yeah.
came out mid COVID
Yeah, of
because we were
course.
still.
Of
It was
course
just
we
me and
all
you
watched Tiger
working.
What I'm saying is like it was still like
Yeah, COVID was still
No,
a thing.
it was
March?
COVID, yeah.
March,
Yeah.
April. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
true.
That
I
was
think
so
it's-
long ago.
Doesn't it feel like it was like a million years ago, right?
Doesn't it
Yeah.
also probably mean that it got big because there were so many people at home
Oh,
just
yeah.
watching?
Oh,
Oh,
duh.
sure.
And they had everything. I can't say most of the things, but
What was the intake? How much, as far as people watching, how many extra people were watching?
like
that
a percent,
Tiger King,
if we did a percentage.
Yeah. Do you think it would have been as popular or as big?
Yes.
If not, do you think it would have?
I think it would. I think
Because
it
they
would've
had such dynamic
Yeah.
characters. It's so engaging. It's so enthralling. Like there's a lot of stuff going on in it. It's like what we talked about. It's a train wreck.
Oh, it's a
You
train
can't
wreck.
look away from a train wreck.
I don't think it would be as big
Really?
as it has become. There's other shows, other things like it in some form.
But like it's
That-
such a caricature of
Oh,
like other
I think
characters.
it would have taken off. I don't think it.
I don't think it would have been. I don't think it would have been
So-
as.
So
I
you
think
think no?
Oh, I absolutely think it would have been. I don't think it would have been as.
You think it would have been like a
big,
cult classic,
Yeah.
but nothing. It would have been years before it got.
but it's so
big.
hard to trend nowadays because
Mhm.
people that are watching that
Quick.
really don't go outside.
Yeah.
They don't do things.
That's true.
So-
I think it would have because it's so bizarre. It's so outlandish. It's almost like a lot of people thought at first it was like a sitcom because how over the top and grandiose it
Right.
was. They thought it was like
Staged.
It was staged.
Yeah.
And the sad part is
But no,
it's not. It's
people
filled with
are that
crime and
crazy.
strife and craziness,
Yeah.
and it's real. And that's the thing about reality makes it even better.
If,
Well,
if
you know what I mean?
2020 has shown us anything, people are that crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are
I
that
no.
crazy.
In fact, I say more so. I think that it shows that something like this actually is taken on with the masses, whereas there's lots of people who are just as crazy or crazier than that on their daily basis.
oh, sure.
Like this is the masses kind of embracing Tiger King's,
He's one of
setup.
us.
And they're going, oh, that's kind of odd and that's kind of funny, whatever. But there's also people who are like doing way nuttier, crazier things that people just don't know about.
Sure. I mean, that's kind of how I feel like
Lunatics.
with the room. We talked about it briefly on another podcast, unrelated to this, but a little bit similar. How I feel like if that would have been made now, no one would know what the room is at all. But because it was made in an era where things were a little bit more, I don't know, things back then trended a little bit different now because now anything could be trendy.
It would
whatsoever.
have the room would have came up and been a flicker. It would have came up.
Yeah, but
gone
because
so
it was in
quick.
a different era,
Yeah.
it became such a big thing, and now it's a pop culture icon in the sense of being so bad. I feel like if this was made now, no one would know what it is. It'd be just
Yeah.
another under the radar thing that was on Lifetime TV or whatever. Like
I don't know. I think it would have had its own moment.
yeah,
It may have grown in time.
yeah, like well, that's kind of what
But-
like a cult
but-
classic, but it
right.
wouldn't have had that instant gratification, instant popularity and notoriety like Tiger King did. It was like one day you heard of it, and the next day everyone was talking about it.
Yeah. So the question with Tiger King though. So he's without no
He was-
spoilers here.
He
But
was here.
he was here.
Yeah.
Actually, you can go back. and
Was
look
it
at some other
Nigerian
videos.
King or Black Panther
I
King?
think it's Black Panther.
But we didn't put
Panther.
Nigeria. It was Nigeria. hyphen king.
I don't remember any of that.
Good Lord.
Did we not keep that?
No, I don't think so.
No.
It was Black Panther King. He was here, but no. In reality, though, reality.
Karen husband kill. Carol husband kill.
Carol husband kill was here as well.
Grenades.
They had a website. We'll talk about that later. But no, okay. So spoiler alert, but he's in the slammer.
Mhm.
So
Sure.
this is the question I have in reality. Is he coming out?
We already talked about that. They were on different podcasts
No,
before.
I'm just saying in regard we're talking about it. So it's like, is he coming? There's been a lot of talk.
Well, then, what was it? I don't get into politics as much. And I know you're, whatever.
Nope.
Same thing for him and Josh. I don't know your political stance
Hard pass.
whatsoever. So we're all apolitical. But I saw, like, when this first started getting really big, Trump mentioned him in a tweet because his son was like, hey, you should let him out. They were thinking about pardoning him.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Giving him a
I didn't hear
presidential
about that. I
pardon.
didn't know about that.
Because, that was, and to me, I was like,
I think
he-
the words.
yeah.
I think the words were, "I'll look into it."
And that's what he said after the fact.
Right.
And I was
I'll
like,
look
did
into
this
it.
guy? And the thing is, he got his wish though. Think about it. Joe Exotic got his wish. He is now famous for all the wrong reasons because that's all he
Sure.
wanted. And now if he gets out of prison, he's gonna be a megastar. To me, he's gonna be a
I
megastar.
agree with that.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I brought up the prison thing. Because
I can see another Netflix series just with him.
Well, no, there's
Oh,
been so many. There's been
absolutely.
Lifetime picked it up, HBO picked it up. Every other channel has picked up a
Yeah.
sort of similar thing, and I've watched almost all of them.
That's
course,
sad.
Yeah.
But no, the reason why I mentioned him
I have
back
a
in
lot of
prison is
time.
because there's some new talk, right? So
Tiger Talk.
Carol Husbandkill was on Dancing with the Stars.
Her first song was
Oh,
"I Am the Tiger." It's that which we called that. Remember I
if
said that?
you could have.
Did you watch it? Stop what you're doing and watch it right now. It is so funny.
Everyone could have called that. If she did not start
With Eye of the
with
Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger,
Oh, yeah.
there were people like wait with that gun, just like I know it's coming. If you don't, I'm gonna blow my brains out.
I mean, I'm sure it's in some type of contract she signed. She
She had to. But there's secondary parts to that, which we'll go back
Her
around.
second song is going to be "Serial Killer" by Lana Del Rey.
But wasn't the first commercial like an ad trying to find her ex-husband?
Ad.
Yeah.
Oh
like
my
a commercial.
God! If it
No,
did,
no,
that's
no.
perfect TV.
No, what it was the first one of the commercials was paid for, not by her.
By Joe Exotic,
No, hold on. Was paid for by her former husband's family.
and they paid for that spot on her when she's on dance.
Yes.
That is cool.
So no, for real.
That should be a T-shirt.
That
too.
was real. They paid for that as a
Ooh, a smack in the
it was a
face.
shot across the bow.
Blatant disrespect to a Carol Husbandkill on Dancing with the Stars.
It was amazing.
Wow.
But also,
She didn't do very good.
This is the newest part I was trying to get to. Did you hear who else just got locked up?
Oh, is it? If I don't know, but I'm gonna guess it's Charles Manson's platinum blonde-headed brother. What's his face?
I don't know who you're talking.
The one dude, the other guy from North Carolina.
The other dude.
Yeah,
with the long hair.
Yeah, platinum Charles Manson.
I don't get the Charles Manson.
Because he has a harem of women.
He does have a harem. He
Oh,
got,
that dude?
He got locked up for
Duke or something, right? That was his name?
what was his name?
No,
Bo?
no,
Jeb?
no. Okay, you're getting closer.
Clint?
I mean,
You know,
Sandy?
okay, that one's far off. The first
Ah.
four were solid.
Steuben?
Okay, now you're
No.
saying random words.
TIE Fighter?
Okay, we're back on track.
Belova? Zoids Back to the
Whoa.
Future?
Are you,
Deshaun?
are you just foreshadowing everything we're going to talk about on the show?
computer.
What was his name?
Kaiser
Which-
Soze, everything.
There he is. That dude right there.
That dude right there?
Yeah, that dude.
I cannot pronounce that dude's name.
Say it, try it.
Zabin.
Butcher it. Butcher it. Bugatti. Got him.
Gavin and
What the hell's his first name?
but that dude.
What's his first name?
Did you say
Just
it?
say it.
I don't even see where
Right
it's at.
here.
Ah.
That's his name.
Yeah, Doc Antle.
Oh, Doc.
That's
Why did you skip over the first name? Like we want to
Not dude,
stumble.
Doc. I was kind of.
He goes by Doc Antle,
Yeah,
which
what do
I
you
always
do?
say Antle, like antlers, but they weren't.
I thought you
So
said Doc.
they locked him up for supposedly some sort of
Women
like
thing.
stuff with the tigers, right? It's all supposed because
Wildlife trafficking.
yeah. So
Wow.
apparently something about making some deal with another dude. The other dude got locked up too, some other guy, and about trafficking of wildlife and tigers and wildcats. Oh my! I don't know. it was wild, but now two of them are down. I think Carol Husbandkill's got someone on the inside, taking out all of her.
Competition? Well, remember Joe Exotic said he was going to squeal. He said, remember the last thing he
I'm
said on the
almost
on
I'm
the,
sure he
on
has
the
in
net-
prison.
I'm almost
Sure he has.
Anyways, that was.
Heaven is bliss.
Remember, he said on the Netflix series, the last thing he said, he's like, man, I know all the ins and outs.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna let everyone know about everything. So he's probably taking them all down.
You think so?
I-
You think
I-
he was the part behind
Oh,
the
he's
dog
gonna
ankle?
squeal because think about it.
If you got Baskin on TV,
Baskin, she basking in the glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's probably shooting everyone down because they know eventually he might get a lighter sentence. He gets out and he feels he's going to be a megastar. You know, Nicolas Cage is going to be him in the movie.
what's
he feels
his,
like
what's his term for? How long did he get?
He got it.
I thought it was like
pretty good.
it's like to me I wrote it off as life because there was a bunch of different things on top of each other. It was a lot. He didn't get anything for like the killing, but he got everything for the animal cruelty. So it like was a stacked sentence. It's pretty much life. I thought it was like 20 plus years if I'm not mistaken.
22 years.
See,
Wow.
and to me, and he's already what 50s or
He's gotta be in
60s.
his 50s.
So that's to me that's a life sentence.
No.
25 years is technically a life sentence.
Well, I don't know. Again, with the 22 years, is that sometimes like you have to serve at least half of that depending on good
and
behavior.
then parole,
yada,
but then
yada.
also, but there's a lot of different
Is
things.
he up for parole?
But also, how has he not been killed in prison?
Oh no, he's
Because
gonna
he's
be
a
up.
Tiger King.
He's
You know,
a Tiger King.
baby.
Because
You know,
I
they-
saw. Wait,
You know, there's people watching that in prison like, oh
What if his first day in, you walked in there and you like beat the crap out of the toughest guy?
oh
'Cause that's
no!
you're
Here's what
supposed to
happened.
do.
He went
And
in
he's a
there.
true
he-
king
then-
now.
I'm the king of this prison.
I love-
He knew. Was
I was like, don't go wherever you think you're going. My eyes were like,
here's what I was going to say. Sean's like, please keep it PG.
yeah,
Sean,
big
please.
dick.
What I was going to say is he probably went in there and got a harem of husbands because that's what he always does. Because that's not straight, is it? And or whatever he said, he's probably fine. He's probably fine.
He probably
Yeah,
dealt
they're
out
probably
some
doing
golden
okay.
nuggets, and next thing you know,
Them little golden nuggets of that boy.
Okay,
You guys need to
right.
make me smile.
Ah,
Oh,
But let me
jeez.
ask you guys this.
oh
So,
jeez.
Oh, jeez,
definitely-
Rick.
definitely an upkick in people being at home watching
Tiger King.
stuff, Tiger King and stuff at home.
The boys.
Including like movies and stuff. Like
Yeah.
like I don't know. I've seen more movies now than
You have
by,
not.
by now.
I've seen less.
You know.
Because you always go out and you enjoy the
I
theater
go to the
experience.
Yeah.
The theater.
The
I'm
theater.
sorry.
The
Oh,
theater.
yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sean. Like I love the theater experience, but of course,
I went.
yeah.
I've been. There's just not a lot out there right now. I'm happy to go some more. I went to see Tenet, which we'll be talking
Yeah.
about soon. I'll be bringing up that. But
Yeah, and then they're pushing back so many other movies. I was really
Did you-
disappointed
did-
about Dune.
Speaking of movies, did
yeah.
you see? Well, no, go ahead. You go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
what was the pushback? If you're not familiar with Dune,
Yeah, Dune was supposed to come out like next month, but it got pushed to next November, 2020.
Really?
No, next November.
I did not realize.
That's
I-
insane.
oh,
like an
no.
entire year.
That's gonna kill it. I think it's
I
gonna.
hope not.
I think that's gonna kill
'Cause
it.
it looks
It's chunk of
awesome.
it. No, to be
Oh,
honest,
I
it's
don't think it'll kill that.
I think it's
movie
gonna
at all,
hurt
but-
it a lot.
I don't think so.
That's
at
a
all.
whole year.
Yeah, but you have to look at the situation. On top of what is nothing's going to be beating it. Nothing's coming out before it. And people are like,
Yeah.
well, that was the Dune I
True,
really
but-
wanted to see.
But how is
anyway.
there's a lot of movies that come out during that time, like right when Dune comes out? Like there's like
Oh,
other box office.
And then
Monsters
Well,
that
remember, Dune.
Batman got moved back like 2 years,
No,
like 2022.
I thought it was 2021.
We got.
No, it is
divergence.
2022 because but they initially said that they didn't push it back. It just they initially did 20 because on the trailer it's question marks and they're twos, so they're initially doing 2022
Okay.
because
Because I thought it was going to
2021.
come out 2021, but then they.
I just know Robert Pattinson got in trouble. We always talk about Batman. I know Josh over here going, why the hell? Are
How
we
do we
talking
get
about
back to Batman? Scheduled for release on March 4, 2022 now.
Okay, well,
Wow.
here's the thing about that. They sent him home twice.
That's right.
One was a COVID test he
got
failed, and the
yeah.
second one is working out. Apparently, he's being difficult.
He wasn't twerking.
He wasn't
Mm.
working out enough, and
Yeah,
there
he's
he's
gotta
having a
go.
little difficulties now. And people are rumoring saying he might get he might get replaced.
No,
I
that's
don't-
not happening.
So you don't feel that at all.
They shot too much.
No, they shot 20% of the movie. That's not a lot at all.
No, they've already. Here's the
a
problem. It's
fourth.
not about what they shot. It's the fact that they have already released.
And it
photos.
looks
They've
good.
already released a teaser
Yeah.
trailer. Now,
They've already
he's-
released him
he's
in the
Batman.
suit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's set. And a lot
How
of
if
this
they
is-
did change it? That would be really.
bizarre. But the thing is also we don't know how much of this is real. You hear a lot of stuff. That
Oh, it's
gets
Hollywood talk.
filtered
It's
through.
TMZ, it's TMZ stuff.
But no, and going back to Dune real quick though, the thing with Dune is Dune is not a big budget like, hey, we're hoping to make $1 billion off it. If they're making that movie because of the director, it's quality, they're trying to make a quality film. So whatever money they make, it's awesome to them, but they're actually working with someone who's actually really good. And they're trying to make something. This isn't a Marvel movie. So there's a separate.
I love how that has now become like a term
It's
instead
true.
of just a
Yeah.
generalization of
It
it's a
is.
big budget movie that has
big budget movie.
all
that-
lights and sounds and
that-
all the smoke and mirrors and stuff.
Well, big
It's-
budget
it's a
movie.
guaranteed $1 billion.
It's the Coca.
That's the thing.
What's the Coca movies now?
It's a
If you really
big
think about
budget
it.
movie that's geared to make
Millions of dollars.
huge, hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars worldwide. So this is not what Dune is. The first Dune, which David Lynch directed back in like '84,
Which is a trip.
there's a great documentary called. My goodness, that sound was just so frustrating in my head. The
Like crap
Jodorowsky's.
Yes.
And
I haven't seen that
Alejandro-
documentary, but
I
I've
have.
seen like concept drawings and stuff. and it
Fantastic.
looks
Just a little
trippy.
details on it. Alejandro Jodorowsky was going to make Dune back in like late 70s, 77, 78,
Say his
76.
name one
somewhere.
more time.
Alejandro Jodorowsky.
Okay, one more.
Jodorowsky.
It sounds nice when you say it, though. I'm not being
So,
weird.
He worked on this with a lot of famous artists, other actors that was going to be in this crazy movie. They made a documentary a few years ago talking about the process. But the cool thing is, this is little things at home. Some of the stuff that was made for Dune ended up in movies like Alien.
What do you mean?
Oh, right.
What do you
Some
mean?
of the art direction and some of the ships that were created and some of the
Really?
stylistic. Yeah.
Do they have any do they have a deeper connection other than just that?
Well,
Do you think-
Giger, the H.R. Giger, the artist, worked with Jodorowsky, but then later
also worked with.
they took some of the stuff that was going to be in Dune and then reapplied it to other
Yeah.
movies. One being many movies, but one of the big ones was Alien.
Do you think those could be connected?
I don't think they're ever
I
gonna
don't,
try to
lore
connect.
wise, no.
No.
But like, do you think? Okay, that's why I was asking. Could
Yeah.
it physically be like possible if they could be connected in any sort of way?
But the direct, no, I don't think there's any.
Which I
real
think they did
solid-
say recently that the Alien universe is the same as the Blade Runner.
Right.
Whoa, really?
They have
Yeah.
connected that because of Denis Villeneuve.
Prince. Yeah.
In fact, Denis, I used to call him Denis Villeneuve, but I actually believe it's Denis Villeneuve or Villeneuve. It's anyway, the director of Blade 2049.
Yeah.
Blade Runner 2049,
Yeah.
not Blade. Blade Runner 2049 is
Blade Wesley.
he is the director of the new Dune.
Ooh.
So
that's
Do you think those will be connected?
interesting. Yeah.
Whoa.
Seems like he has a very niche group of movies he likes to do. He's kind of doing
He's-
he's doing very similar things. To me, it's what it sounds like. I mean,
Well,
there's
he's
probably
other
other
stuff.
bodies of work that I'm
Yeah.
probably not familiar with.
Yeah.
But it seems like he has a soft spot for the sci-fi and the
He's
post-apocalyptic.
He did
or-
Arrival, which was we'll be talking about this
Yeah.
later. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
that up. But
Rivals. Beautiful
he-
movie.
the thing is with him is he's just a great director who, if you're trying to make a quality kind of an old school sci-fi movie, where
Like a
you go,
throwback-
hey, we're
throwback
trying to make
film.
a good movie. We're trying to get someone in there to make a Blade Runner. We're trying to get someone in there to make an Alien. He's your guy because he's willing to look at the actual work and go, okay, it may seem like a straightforward sci-fi,
Mhm.
big budget, whatever. I'm going to do it my way and actually create a really quality piece.
Right. Well,
One of my favorite directors.
and if we're still sort of dealing with this pandemic into next year, do you think those big budget movies, they kind of pushed them back this year? Some of them were released in theater, but they put them out there on digital where you could download them at home. Do you think they'll take like something like Dune and that'll be available at home?
I hope not. I'm really.
So that
against
will
this.
kill the experience.
I'm
To
so
me, that's
against
such
true.
That's such a like a larger than life movie. Because certain
Yeah.
movies I feel like you can watch at the combines of. Sean's very much in a sense of he feels like no movie should be initially enjoyed from home. Like it's one of the movies it's an experience.
You
And to
hope.
me,
You hope.
Dune is a movie that is so grandiose.
Yeah.
You should experience in a Cinemax or a giant, just a nice movie theater. It's just big. It's,
I'm gonna do a
you know.
throwback to a podcast Josh was on, and we did a which we'll probably do again, where we do one where a movie that one of us haven't seen, we'll watch it and then do our
A review. We should do
review.
Dune.
But we did this with him on a sci-fi movie, which
The
was
Thing.
The
John
Thing.
Carpenter's The Thing.
So,
Oh,
of course, his
boy.
only connection to it was watching it on a home video. But that's the great thing about being able to see it in its proper environment, seeing it on a large screen.
Also, we
like-
weren't even alive when that movie came out in theaters, though.
I was, but
Derek Land.
I wasn't-
Hello. We see
I
you.
wasn't
Derek-
even
Derek
alive.
Land?
Yeah.
D&D Steaks, or no, Double D Steaks.
Double D
That was our thing, Double D
He
Steaks.
did text me a little bit ago and he said it's true. Cameron does add 25 pounds. So I don't know who he is applying that to. Maybe
Obviously,
all
Phil,
of
it's
us.
all in his.
Well, that's when
We said, me and Phil said it actually had 200 pounds because
It's like 100.
off camera we're Adonises. We're gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't know.
On camera
I
we look
don't
like
know.
fat pigs fighting
I'm
over
looking at the
slop.
screen right now. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
You know, fun
it's
fact.
technical stuff.
Fun fact: someone thought you were Sean with a fat filter on one of the first things we ever did together.
I'm gonna go home and jump off the roof.
Well, leave me out of the note, like I always say, because
Be
I don't need
careful,
that. I don't need that
those
picture.
first.
You jumping off anything would be astonishing. So I guess let me know when you do it, because I'll gladly see it. I'll gladly see it.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Any ladies watching,
Ah,
just in the comments.
Don't
just-
throw up.
I
Just
told him
say,
to check your phone.
just tell me what you think of Phil.
Sean,
All right, I need a confidence
Derek
boost.
said to check your phone.
Confidence boost.
I did.
I'm fine.
I just said
I'm
it.
fine.
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah.
meditation in already. I'm good.
So,
Moving on.
Ah,
Phil, you good?
you okay?
I'm fine.
You gonna end it finally?
Finally.
I'm fine.
Okay.
But anyway,
Wait, you lost any
No
lipstick? Are you
lipstick.
killing yourself because you're fat?
I don't have. Yes,
Okay.
I don't have.
Why have you
any
not done it
lipstick.
sooner?
I don't have any lipstick with me to bring me comfort.
Why does lip?
It's my thing. Everyone's got their thing.
It's
What's-
comfort food.
But speaking of watching,
like everything else, Sean. Like everything else.
well, food doesn't yell at you or reject you. Just
Well,
Like donuts.
it can if it's still alive before you kill it.
Sean, what are you eating?
That's what Billy said in that last song. That last guy. Oh wait, I didn't supposed to say that. I think you're only wanting to eat the brains. It's not. Didn't
It's-
happen.
Everyone's got. I'm not gonna kink shame you, dude. Everyone's got their thing.
Can we say that too?
I guess he just did.
Kink. Everyone's got their kink.
No,
But anyway, speaking of watching from home,
Love that thing.
one of the best
Where's the band?
shows
I
that's
bet
come
that
out in a
is.
couple years has been The Boys.
The boys.
They
Are
just
back
got-
in town? Did we do that off? Or do we off? Josh. You gonna let me do it myself?
But anyway, so The Boys, based off a fairly
It's a third-party
hit
comic book.
comic book.
Dynamite.
Is it? Yeah,
Was it
Dynamite.
Dynamite?
Dynamite.
Because
Yeah.
the original comic is not the original comic. It's very similar to Kick-Ass, where it's kind of it mocks other comics. Like a lot of their
Yeah.
characters are spin-offs or their own interpretations of characters how they would really be in real life.
Yeah.
So The Boys is which is weird to say, like it's realistic
Sure.
because it's not. Because when you think realistic, I think of Christopher Nolan. That's realistic.
Yeah, right.
But like-
Even that's not realistic.
True,
Yeah.
but it's more you know,
Grounded.
yes, and they kind of do it as a realistic approach to how they would really be, and that's what I kind of like about it. It's very political.
Oh yeah.
Like they're more like they're like pop culture.
yeah, they're
icons.
concerned with like their
Image.
likes and
Yeah,
yeah,
which makes so
it's
much
crazy.
sense. I mean,
Yeah.
and
of
definitely
course-
the age we're in now. Go
But
ahead.
they just wrapped up season 2.
Yeah.
Did we all get a chance to catch up with The Boys or
I have not.
Really, you're the only one that always catches up with everything before a podcast. So this is
well,
the first
let me
time
ask you
ever.
this: where you at?
End of season 1.
End of season. So yeah.
Wow!
You haven't watched season 2?
Wow!
No.
Guess what? I can trump that. I haven't watched any of it.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
are
I
you
guess it will be a
serious?
Yeah.
spoiler-free.
No. I'm fine with spoilers because
I'm not.
I'm not
Did you
gonna.
finish it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not
gonna
gonna watch it like probably within the next 10 years, legitimately. Just I know it's good, but
But
like,
here's the ironic thing about Deshaun is that he talks of being an actor, but he doesn't watch any movies or TV shows that have any relevance or
that's not true.
Deshaun,
That's
who's
a
your
veracity.
influence as an actor? Me.
Myself, Yeah, for real, DiCaprio and Bale. Those are my two.
And what's your favorite DiCaprio Bell connection movie? Where they both were in it and like were great.
They've never worked together.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Almost 100%.
Okay, you're right. Just want to check.
Because they almost worked with each other in The Dark Knight Rises. Because they were initially going to have they were talking about him being the Riddler, DiCaprio being the Riddler with his
Yes.
Batman. And I'm not doing it. So no, they never worked together. They apparently don't like each other.
But yes, The Boys. I get it. I liked it, but the issue is I just haven't had time to really. It hasn't been. It didn't drop it all at one time.
Sure.
So they were doing it a little bit.
That's true.
And I just haven't. I want to do like 2 or 3 episodes.
You're gonna binge it.
2 or 3 episodes.
That's how I did it.
And I just haven't had the time to be able to sit down and really do it.
I didn't start. I started it last week and I finished it.
But you know what? Just to kind of sidetrack a little bit, that brings up another interesting point that these streaming services are starting to do. They're just releasing like they did with like Disney Plus did with Mandalorian. They're starting to just do like network TV,
Right.
An episode.
Because I saw how well it worked with like Game of Thrones.
Oh sure.
It makes sense.
Game of
It
Thrones.
keeps
And they
people
make-
coming back.
Because think
Yeah,
about it this
often.
way: instead of releasing it all at one time, and someone has one subscription and
Yeah.
watches them all, it's usually if they release 8 episodes and span it 2 months, they're getting
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
they're getting twice as much subscriptions for both all
That's true.
episodes. I get it.
It's a smart thing if a person gets into the show. I mean, I only have Disney Plus for Mandalorian. That's it.
And
There's
Mulan,
There's really nothing else.
we know you, Phil.
Mulan was you had to pay
Well,
for
that's
that.
great.
Which I think is bizarre to get a subscription to a thing
come
to
join our
watch,
subscription.
and then also pay $40 to watch this brand
Yeah.
new movie.
Yeah.
I would rather
Absolutely.
buy a
That's
brand
a
new
little
game or anything else for $40. You can do anything else.
And to be honest, it's like I understand their motivation. They put a lot of money
But
out.
$40 for a movie though.
But they should never put it out. It's either A or B.
You should have never made it.
or not never make it.
You guys know my takes on the live actions of Disney.
And I get that. I agree
Here's,
with that.
if they should,
I will hit you.
if
when
they
you
don't-
said-
I agree with you. Well, I'm about to agree with somebody you say, but I feel like if they do it, they should just charge it for initial ticket to a movie theater.
Uh-huh.
Just charge $9.95, $7, $8, $10 instead of doing like the
Well, they're-
$40.
you
That's
know why they're
insane.
doing
It's
that?
like pay-per-view. They're treating like old school pay-per-view on
Yeah,
old school Dish
you're right.
Network TV, which is
That's
insane.
WrestleMania money.
Well-
Yeah, thank you. Got a wrestling one. Got one in.
Well, what they're thinking
I
is
gotta pee.
normally, like think of like Mulan, a family of 4, that atomic family, the 2.5 kids. You're gonna have mom and dad and 2
Yeah,
kids.
and then
taking
You're the
Kid
only person that
with
says that.
half
I always
a
joke
head.
and said the white
Yeah.
picket fence, the 2.5 children, the 2-story house, the
So-
one dog, 2 cats.
They're looking at it as, hey, these people would have came and spent $10 per person to
And,
go watch
and they're
for
looking at it
$40.
as $40.
They can't go out anyway. Make them spend $40 at home. I think it didn't go over very well.
No.
I think very few
Did they-
people sat there and go, yeah, you know what? That seems completely, realistic
But
for
did-
me to sit at home on my
But did they buy?
30-inch TV.
So I don't know how Disney Plus. No, I couldn't tell you. So did you buy the movie for $40,
No.
or did you rent
No.
it for $40?
No, it was a rent for $40. It was.
And how many days? Like one.
I think it was like 48 hours. You got it. Now one.
So you pay $20 a day to watch a stupid remake.
Now one thing they could have done this, and of course it would have been a little more logistics in it. But for the $40, why didn't they include a Blu-ray copy?
like send you a copy, like mail you a copy.
Yes. So when
That's
you,
because that's
when
extra
you
work.
when you sign up for that and you pay the 40, granted you'd pay like what is a
I
Blu-ray?
see what you're saying.
I think you should have
$30.
just kept a digital copy of it on the thing that you could download.
But if
and
you have
keep
Disney
it.
Plus, there's no point in having it.
That's-
No,
that's true
I
too.
think that's a very valid point. Actually, I
Just
get
for
what
the
you're-
people who want like the physical copy, like you can watch it now with your pre-purchase of a
Right.
that.
No, that they actually do that with record albums,
Right.
quite often. Where I bought an album, like a limited edition of the from.
Let me
So
see
you
that.
gotta wait for it to come out.
And
but
they
you
say, hey,
can
yeah,
listen to it.
it comes out 2 weeks from now, but because you're buying this super awesome version, you get the digital download right now, but we're still going to send you the real thing, but you get this right now. They should have done something like that.
that would I think
That
it
would
would
have made
have
more
helped
sense. Yeah, $40 for just sitting at home renting a movie.
And like
Seems
they could
ludicrous.
even done like an exclusive like COVID edition or something fun with it.
They all die at the end.
Yeah.
COVID?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not I was
No one dies of COVID, you idiots.
That's right. That's true.
Oh my God, I didn't mean
was
that.
talking more of like a sleeve
Good
on
Lord.
the cover of the Blu-ray or something, but sure.
Yeah, no,
I
it's-
like that.
It is something that you wonder how they arrived at the $40.
Because no offense to
Around.
people that have Disney Plus, they're dumb. They're people. Think about it. It's the people. It's a niche group of people
No
that
offense,
watches Star
but
like
you
Star.
know what he does.
Yeah.
All the no kidding. It's Marvel movies, Star Wars, and old stupid Disney movies.
Please tell me how I'm stupid.
You, Josh, you are.
I actually
No.
forgot.
Can I say that on camera? Is the R word? Is that?
I have it. I still have it. I
You
have.
have Disney
I have
Plus?
Disney
Well, I'm,
Are you a
I'm still on
16-year-old
the.
girl?
I'm still on the Verizon like free year thing with it. I think it expires next
Do
week.
you really have Disney Plus?
Pay
You
for it
do
every
that?
month, my guy.
I don't know
Well,
why
what
I
do you
have
watch
it.
every month?
I also
I watch
only
it.
have
I
it
like-
for Mandalorian.
I like
No,
the
I'm not
old
judging,
school.
but like, do you
The
watch
old
enough
school.
stuff on there to make it worthwhile?
Robin Hood, Sword in the Stones.
Is that a series or a movie?
You not
No, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch Disney movies growing up at all.
you've never watched Sword in the Stone?
No.
I didn't.
No,
see that
I-
one, yeah.
To and fro, stop and go. That's what makes.
Are you
the
gonna
world go
recite
round?
Johnny Tsunami.
Are you gonna recite poetry to me?
That's,
I have
No.
clue.
Here's the thing.
that's enough talk. Let's
Smart
play.
House.
No one
Like,
watched Brink, the old Disney. No, that was
I-
you're deep cutting it over here.
I know
You're
nothing.
a Disney nerd. That's cool though.
Oh yeah.
But like, do you watch enough stuff to make it worth
Smart
it? Like,
House?
to me, Netflix is worth it because they update it. They have a bunch of shows on. They have a bunch of movies. There's plenty of content. To me, Disney is such a limited thing where it's like, oh, I watched the Star Wars movies already. What else am I gonna watch on there? Mandalorian. Oh, that comes out in 2 months.
I don't want to even watch the Star Wars movies on there because all they got is a
Tron?
rip off stupid
John Harrison.
remake
Tron.
version of.
Hey, chill out. Chill out.
Who shot first?
Chill out.
Ah,
Obviously, Greedo.
yeah, and the versions on Disney Plus, morons.
All I think is just it's weird that
Greedo
you,
shooting first.
like I used to subscribe to Shudder, which is a horror movie one.
Yep, I got a free pair of socks at Comic-Con from them if I signed up for their 50.
Yeah, and the thing I did too. I
That's
like
nice.
Shudder, and then I'm like,
But you
the
had the
socks.
socks too.
The socks
No,
give
no,
you
no.
a flesh-eating bacteria that eats your feet off, and as you record it, they then steal that video and turn into their next horror film.
So
That's how that works.
since we started, kind of hopped on this, like, how many streaming services do you pay for, Deshaun?
you want to know honestly?
Yeah.
None.
3?
No.
Okay, I gotta count real quick. I
I
have
don't.
a lot.
No, I legit don't pay for anything. I don't.
We
Like,
know.
I don't use anybody's stuff.
There's a pillow and a blanket on the couch over there.
Shut up! I sleep here 2 or 3 times a month because I get tired traveling and I don't want to go home.
Wow.
Cold-blooded.
Sad day.
And
Sad day.
By the way, I clock in when I do it though. I'm like, yeah, I got paid for my nap. So
That's actually a good point.
So none?
no, I don't have
Sean?
it. I don't use subscriptions and stuff. I pirate TV. I'm being legitimate. Oh please. Oh, actually, Shanae, I'm kidding. Can they come for me for that?
Yeah, you're done. You're done. Six. No, he just uses his parents.
I don't. No, they don't have Netflix or anything either.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
You're not getting anything that I'm putting across to you. So
I don't want to get in trouble for pirating though. So,
Uh.
okay, I use my family's Netflix.
You're kind of an idiot.
You said kind of.
Okay, so Netflix,
You hired me, you
Okay.
moron.
Hulu.
Okay.
Hulu,
Must step
there's
away.
only a few things ever on Hulu that's worth anything to watch. Okay, Disney Plus. Also it's got the what's the name of that? It's not CBS. It's it's got the DC stuff on it.
Oh, and it had like
DC streaming. What's the name of that streaming service?
DC in the house. Hey, if you know on chat, what's the name of the DC Comics streaming service?
DC Universe, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So DC Universe streaming service.
So you have 4.
Hold on.
That had like Doom Patrol and
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. So I think there's actually at least one more, but to be honest, I can't think of it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I got myself.
Oh, HBO.
Oh yeah, HBO. Got Netflix, Hulu, Twitch. Let's see.
You pay for Twitch?
Yeah, I subscribe to
Yeah. Okay.
to a certain channel or two.
15.
hmm?
Lonely person. Sorry.
well,
Very lonely.
if you have to know, it's Critical Role and Geek and Sundry as well.
Okay.
What else? Something called Dropout, which is college humors.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then something else that has like Rooster Teeth content on it and some anime and
Crunchyroll?
it has Crunchyroll as part of it.
Oh, okay.
It's like Verb or VRV, something like that.
Okay.
So 5.
Casey has a few that are like all like Asian TV shows.
Oh, like Korean dramas.
Korean dramas
Oh, yeah,
and
man.
whatnot.
We know how much Casey loves her Korean drama.
Oh yeah.
They're like on the scale of the same as Telenuevas and stuff,
Oh,
right?
goodness, they're
Yeah, they're
unbearable.
just about as dramatic and crazy.
No.
That's my understanding.
4.
What do you got?
Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I got that one too.
And-
Out there on chat, what do you subscribe to?
What's your favorite?
Which ones can we get you to stop
And
and
then-
then join our Patreon?
Oh, well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much are you paying for content that you barely watch? If you're on here and also you buy
For
stuff from
A
us,
couple bucks less, you can be a Patreon.
yeah, a couple bucks less. Patreon patron of
Give us
ours.
your money.
Watch our videos, and you know
We want to buy things
Your hard-earned
to put in our
cash.
home.
this might be a good time. Talk a little bit about what their Patreon bucks can get us.
Ooh,
You know,
baby,
you
I love your
you
money.
went and made some content.
This
You
is
and Deshaun.
true. This is true. So this is
the
a
whole thing.
spicy little meatball.
So,
So Deshaun and I went out this weekend,
Yeah.
and we put together some footage for an upcoming series
A little series within our show here at MBST.
within our universe, our MBST universe.
we're branching
right.
out. baby.
MBSTU is what
Yeah.
we're going to call it.
Ooh.
I just made it up right now.
That's
But yeah, it's kind of like a foodie / travel kind of thing.
Thank you, Doug. We know you're a Patreon. We love you.
And we're just gonna go out. It's gonna be me and some other members of the MBST crew, and we're just gonna get involved in some shenanigans, meet some cool people, hopefully, and
Shenanigans is the main
shenanigans. And yeah, we're just gonna put it on film, and hopefully you'll like it, and you'll have fun watching it, and you'll join Patreon because of it.
I'm going to interview you on this. So Phil, tell us, where did you go yesterday, and what's the nice people that you met?
Sure. So episode 1 of this new series we're going to call Filling Time.
Filling Time.
Get the pun.
We're like a 1980s show on like CBS at 7 p.m. on a Friday.
Oh,
Filling Time.
Wow.
But yeah,
They were filling time when the guy came. Oh, so that kind of
But Deshaun and I traveled out to Deshaun and I traveled down south to Berea, Kentucky. Cool little arts and crafts town, college town.
Not
very
hillbillies.
Not at all.
Not hillbillies.
No.
I did not know that,
yeah,
which is
it's
great.
Kentucky, but no.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we checked out this place.
Yep.
That we heard about. Actually.
Oh, we got a little something.
Yeah.
We got a little something.
We got some souvenirs from there.
show me the money.
But so essentially, we got there early in the morning to a donut shop.
What's the name of that donut shop, Phil?
It's called
Say it correctly.
I'm trying to. Hole and Corner.
Hole and Corner. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
HNC. Hole and Corner donut shop, and they specialize in making these awesome mini donuts.
Tiny balls.
But they have like several different flavors.
This is just a smattering of the things that they have.
Yeah, and you can get them in boxes of 15 all the way up to like 36. It's awesome.
They're really good, actually.
And some of the best donuts I've ever had.
No, they are the best donut I've ever had.
Really?
No,
That's awesome.
And I'm not just saying that either.
donuts.
Like the people were really awesome. Austin, Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda. There's no Amanda.
You just
Andrew.
made that.
I did make a whole person up.
Was his last name Lovin?
It was Austin.
Rhea.
Andrew. Andrew was one of the people that we didn't get on camera, but he was a really cool guy.
Rhea.
Rhea, like Burr Rhea.
Yeah.
May and Adam was the other two people.
Yeah.
They also,
Man Adam?
May
Is he a
and Adam.
superhero? Man Adam.
May and Adam being the husband of May, she's the one that kind of oversees them all. That's her businesses. Rhea is the one that's in charge. She's the donut doctress.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And she's the one that does all the different things that we saw on this plate.
Yeah.
And Austin being the one person that works at each single one. He works at.
We'll talk about.
them all.
We haven't got into the specific layers of what these people do.
Sure, sorry.
Oh no, all good. But yeah, Rhea and the crew there. at HNC
Fantastic
This is just a
work.
We're just
spattering.
cool people.
And
It's just spattering.
This is get your box. The sad thing is,
Hey,
Okay. What's in
the sad thing
what's in
is
the back?
that this started with many
Delicious
more
donuts.
donuts. But
Actually,
they were so good.
yeah, on the way home from
These two.
Louisville, it was not gonna lie, it was Phil's chunky monkey butt. He ate so many on the way home.
I ate like 3.
6. There's 36
yeah,
there's 36 in a box.
Well, but I brought some
There's
home.
3.
I brought some home
6,
to my dear
9,
mother.
12. There's 14 on this plate.
What happened to the other box of 36?
I gave them to my mother. Unrelated. My mom's a fatso. So, oh God, I hope he doesn't watch.
Uh-oh. Now the great thing is they gave you plenty of
We had
content
two-
and plenty of.
Oh my
donuts.
gosh,
They
yeah.
talk
Talk
about
about-
several samples of
Different
food.
things. Like they gave us
Yeah.
the special, which was the pumpkin spice one, which is right. I believe it's that one right there. It was a
Okay.
pumpkin spice one.
This is like the classic kind of like
That's
Homer donut.
I called it the Homer. It is and all their stuff, like that's a raspberry
like
glaze on it.
Uh-huh.
It's all made with real fruit preservatives, and
Very
they use
cool.
them locally in Berea, which Berea is a college town. A lot of people, a lot of different farms and stuff like that. Everything's homegrown and stuff like that too. They use cake batter to make their donuts, so they're a little bit more fluffy, a little bit more fair food, but they clean out the oil and they taste actually delicious. Not like that. I'm not going to throw shade at people in our town because I want to get sponsorships from other people. So never mind.
We have a number of great places in town, but it's
Yeah,
great to go out.
But
of
like
town.
these are so they're and what Phil said, he made a excellent comment when he was doing the interview. They're so small you can shovel several of them in your mouth while you're conducting an interview and eating. And Phil really likes the one with the Fruity Pebble ones
I do like those, but the
choc-
chocolate
with potato chips.
and potato
Potato
chips.
He
chips.
said and this is his
It's
quote, and you'll see in the
stupid,
video, it's stupid good.
Yeah.
And I liked them all. The dulce de leche one was really good. I tried the
Oh,
pumpkin
yeah.
spice one, which I thought was apple butter.
And what was
What are you giggling about?
Sean had one money earlier, and he goes, "That's money."
And they stayed busy during the COVID, which we kind of talked about. They only open certain days during the week. I think they're like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something along that nature.
Right.
And all the college kids would come over there and just order
Yeah.
donuts. And they actually got really busy towards the end of us shooting the interview. We actually had to wait after they closed. And the donuts were delicious. They do several different things.
So a little bit drop in here. So you did the donuts with them.
Yeah,
Then they said,
they own two
Yeah.
other restaurants. And they said, why don't you go have lunch? And I said, where would we go have lunch? Well, you should go to the best sandwich shop in town, in the world maybe, called Happy Jack. So we went,
Yep.
and he had kind of like a gyro.
Yeah.
Gyro. How do you say it? Gyro.
It was
Gyro.
yeah, it was pita with the fixins
With
you know,
yogurt sauce and stuff like that.
And I got shredded beef in it.
Yeah, and I did, and I called them plantation chips because I'm illiterate. They're plantain chips. And the funny thing is, I would say the reason why I call them plantain chips, but we'd probably get flagged. So not a big deal. But we got plantain chips where they made like a homemade lime sauce for
Yeah,
them,
that
which was
awesome.
delicious. I got a crispy tofu like sandwich on baguette with sriracha mayo, which was delicious as well. Cute little place. It's like an old school sandwich shop.
and then after that,
Then they said, because they own another place, they said, why don't you go have dinner? We're like, whoa, we already had breakfast and lunch
they
today.
looked at
And
them
they-
both and said, they can do this.
Yeah, exactly. Mainly him. So they were like, come back to this donut shop.
But
Go
also-
back to the donut.
And the
shop.
donut shop is a donut shop. And then you flip it over, flip down, drop it, and reverse it. There's crumbs everywhere. It becomes a noodle shop called Noodle Nirvana. And they do like ramen and curry and stuff like that. So you had the faux real,
chicken,
Pho?
yeah, the
Pho?
pho real.
the faux real, which is they're like kind of the typical chicken.
I got mine with chicken, and
And then I
rice
got
noodles. It was
the
very good.
spicy curry, which we had like was it pulled pork or pulled beef? It was pulled beef, I think. It was my gosh.
I really wish.
I have pictures of everything you'll be seeing.
I
here
re-
soon
you
on
know,
some
I really
content.
wish though. I really wish like we had some sort of like video of it. Of what?
Oh, why do you say that, boy? Me and Phil.
Well, I got something for you.
Really?
and you.
So people that are watching at home,
Right.
look at this.
Ah!
Hurry up, hurry!
I
I
will
just
take
dropped
one
it.
more time.
Okay, well,
But-
we're gonna keep talking.
Yes,
but
keep
no,
talking,
actually, the great thing
and
is they
we'll
passed
bring
them
this up.
around. They passed around like
We were passed around.
they were passed
Full
around.
fat kids in candy shop. They kept passing us around, and we ended up.
They
going back.
just said, listen.
It's easy money. They looked at us and
Yeah.
said, easy marks.
It was a
Them fat kids, they like to eat. We can tell they like to
we
eat.
can make sure they
But some of
shill
the
us to
coolest
that.
people, I think. I've
No.
ever met. They were
Rhea was
awesome.
funny. She got us. We clicked really well. Austin he was a phenomenal job. He was our like the waiter / register person. He may also helped out with the donuts. He was really funny, cool to come and collect. Andrew, you were funny. Like he went and showed us the back. Because am I allowed to say what they used to be? Weren't you going to make a joke about it?
Well, there was plenty of jokes. They were apparently a number of different places
They
before
were,
they became the
before
donut
they-
slash
oh,
noodle
yeah.
shop.
The hole
Yeah.
in corner donut place.
Yeah,
There's a
but
hole in the wall.
but don't-
corner hole.
They were a
A
Women's clinic.
Women's clinic. No, I was going to say the right thing.
There you go.
Trust me, I didn't censor. A women's clinic.
clinic.
And there also was a theater, and there was also an art gallery.
Theater?
Not necessarily the theater. And
All at once?
I said that they should
They
combine
should do
them
it
all
back
back.
to this day.
Women's clinic, theater, donut place, have it all like interchangeably
can I
happen
say
at the same
it?
time.
Yes, it is.
No, no,
No,
no, no.
I want to say it.
And so the great thing is that they were very receptive.
Yes.
Okay, shut up. So, so they were very receptive, very cool. Everyone got along great, and
Yeah,
they
and
sent you around.
we did.
You got food. We made some friends down there.
Yeah.
And they
Nice little-
want to come back, and also they're going to come up and see us sometime too.
The little
Cross pollination.
pollination.
Yeah, synergy.
Happy
And that's
Jack
the great thing about your little mini show within the shows.
within the shows.
You'll be able to
Show
use
Cheftion.
some of us to come with you and do
Cheftion.
Yeah,
different
man,
things.
that'd be awesome.
But that seemed great, and we're gonna be looking at a video of it.
Yes. So yeah, we have a little preview for you. Also, while we spent time in Berea, there with
We
our new
also
friends.
went 20 minutes up, or
Yeah.
left, right, south,
Yeah,
east,
somewhere
west,
to
north.
Richmond.
Never eat soggy waffles. And we went to Richmond, Kentucky.
Yeah,
They had a festival for this time of year.
yeah.
So we wanted to partake after we got
Corn
the,
maze,
the
right?
tiny hole. Yes, we went to a corn maze.
And
We
got
may have done some other things. Yeah, me and Phil had, like we say, we have fun here. We also had fun there. So watch this video
Yeah.
and see a little preview of what we have in store.
Here we go. Okay, guys, and we're back. So we hope you enjoyed that little preview. That should be ready here in about a week or two. The full episode.
And what's that called again?
Fill in time.
Fill in
What's the name
time.
of the episode?
Glazes and mazes.
Woo!
I thought it was mazes and glazes.
Well,
I like it.
we did glazes. I was kind of thinking about that.
We did glazes first, and G comes before M in the alphabetical order.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, glazes and mazes.
I like
So,
it.
yeah.
But I want to say
Yes,
this
they do.
from the bottom of my heart,
Mhm.
from the tiny hole in my heart,
From
the
your
tiny-
enlarged heart.
and
Your enlarged
my enlarged heart, the pumping. What did I say earlier? I didn't really find out about it. But seriously, thank you, Hole.
Not yours. It's
It's spinning
making a lot of
around.
noise on this, you know.
Sorry, Hole and Corner Donuts, Happy Jacks, and also No Nirvana. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for really having
you
us
guys
on the
rule.
show. Or not having you on the show. We kind of had you on the show. Having us inside your lovely establishments and enjoying the food, the comfort, and all the different things. You guys were fantastic. Thank you, May. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Austin. And thank you, Rhea. You guys were awesome, and we love to see you guys soon. Or if you guys come up here too, let us know. We'll take care of you the way you took care of us. So
Barry,
we
the
appreciate
owner of this establishment.
it. Take your hats off.
Yeah, Barry. Yeah, right. Barry has nothing at all to do with this. He hates donuts, Chinese food, and especially sandwiches. But I just hope that somewhere in Barry's heart, he'll see this and shed a small singular tear for all the work you guys did.
And if you didn't notice, all like 14 donuts are on there, already gone.
Mostly gone.
Yeah.
Show
That's
it- show it
because
over this
I ate
way.
like 5 of them.
Show it this way.
Me and Phil actually,
Show
fun
us-
fact, on the way to
show us
Louisville
the donuts.
to
Show me
Louisville,
the donuts.
we ate most of the donuts in the car. We kept stopping on the side of. This is not a joke.
I
We-
didn't believe this. This
He
sounds
didn't-
insane.
Me and Phil stopped. Phil stopped on the side of the highway. He would go and get out of his car, do like some Pilates, and then go inside and get some donuts.
I
Get
ate
him
one
some
donut
energy.
each time I did that.
And,
I did it like
and we
twice.
stopped 3 times.
Because I was getting
he
tired.
stopped 3 times to eat donuts and
I've driven
Pilates.
like
So
500
guess what?
miles.
Thank you guys. You got shut up. We got there backstage because you guys' delicious, delectable donuts.
Kept us awake. Yeah.
And thank you guys for real. Hopefully we'll come back and see you guys. It was a pleasure of ours. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it just as much as we did.
And anybody here in Madison watching, like next time you're down that way in Berea, stop by and get yourself some donuts,
And not only donuts, but
sandwich,
and
noodles.
some delicious noodles.
I don't know why I
Nirvana,
did-
Happy
said it like
Jacks,
that.
and you kept calling it Corner and Hole and Corners Donuts.
I know. I don't know why I
Sean,
want to say that.
What you drinking, Val?
Well, that, my friend, is called a bullet.
Oh, bullet.
That's what I like to call not a silver bullet, but the orange bullet. The orange bullet that knows best. Bullet bourbon. That's right. If you want to have a tasty bullet bourbon, you go with bullet bourbon. Otherwise, it's all other bourbon, not named Bullet.
We love Daddy's Angry Juice.
Coca-Cola Classic. What's that? Not new Coke? No, this is not 1985. Thank you, Coca-Cola Classic, for all that you've given us, including all the tooth decay. I'm sorry I said that. I really want to have some money in Coke from Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Can
much.
we go
Actually, I
back
love
to
you.
the sponsors that actually did sponsor us?
Yeah, it's like Pepsi Lime.
Pepsi Lime, if you're listening, I think you died a miserable death years ago. But if you're still around somewhere in the South America way, down South America way, you give us a call and we will be your amigo.
I want to go home.
Well, sir, your wish is my command. Guys, I think that
Wraps up.
I think that wraps it. It's called a segue, dang it, and a transition. I can't even do that.
Did we
No,
finish
but
the bullet?
Oh, yes.
I had too much drink.
I
I think that's very apparent to everyone here.
But guys, I think that's going to end it for episode 1 of season 2.
We didn't talk about any of our segments.
Yes, we did.
Well, we went through them.
I'm
What are you
listening to
doing?
John.
We started while you were gone. We started talking about you guys going on your
Following
trip.
the lead of the host.
Oh, we haven't actually.
We
We didn't really get into the
No,
sci-fi
we-
stuff too
No,
directly.
we did. That's
Well,
what I'm
Jesus
saying.
Christ, guys, I was trying to wrap up because we've been talking for almost 2 hours.
Oh, wow, that's it.
No, it's
We'll
not.
save it for next time.
Yeah.
It's only been an hour and 45 minutes.
Hour 45.
That's almost 2 hours.
Well, the great thing about science fiction movies when we're dealing with movies talking about
Time travel.
time travel. and the
We're going to talk about Back to the
I
Future
love you,
and Tenet. Back to the Future, Tenet. We didn't talk about any of that.
That's true.
Well, we can save it for episode 2.
Episode 2,
We could save it because
Electric Boogaloo.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
I haven't either. We're going to get beat by
This
Daddy.
could be my homework. The Angry Juice.
Yes, yes.
Where's my belt?
We're gonna
Yes,
these
we're going
balls.
to talk about this next
It's
time.
in the
We have
closet.
the
to.
soul potato chip with the chocolate.
We got to talk about. They have to watch this.
That'll be my homework. That'll be my assignment.
Homework for everyone. I
Time
just,
travel
I'll,
stuff.
I'll let you know something. I just watched it last night again for literally the over 100 times.
So
Back to the Future.
if you guys used to watch or still continue to watch, and I used to have homework where I would be given a movie that I've never watched before
Right,
in any
right.
way, shape, or form. It can be out of the genre I like, in the genre I like, doesn't matter. And then I have to watch it, then we talk about it. So the next week's will be Back to the Future for me. I've kind of seen snippets. I've never seen
I
Ghostbusters
can't
either. So
Wait to do Back to the Future with you guys. I BT Back to the BTTF, right? Back to the Future.
Big
Virgins.
Well, virgin's a strong word.
Have you seen it or not?
A
not
little
around
bit.
here. Son.
Hey, I've had foreplay with the BTTF. I've seen snippets.
Snippets. Okay, well,
That's
we're going to go
foreplay.
into a full blown. You all see it. It's going to be.
You'll have
real
to
deal.
watch the movies. Oh.
It'll be awesome. And it'll be like a dual one with both of you. But we've already done it with Josh. We're going to do it with both.
I've watched
of them.
enough of it at our shop. I've probably seen the whole movie in its entirety.
That's
in
probably
different
true
segments.
because it's played back there many times.
Yeah, I took it out.
Remember one more time though.
I was gonna say the Patreon thing was a big deal.
Yeah.
Patreoners.
This was such a crap episode. I'm just being honest. Thank you for real though for the nuts of the dough. and the-
Patreoners. If you're already a Patreon or patron, you've already got yourself entered to win. So what we're going to do is you'll get 2 entries. Everyone else, for the
first 10.
the first 10 people who become Patreon patrons
Yes. Yes.
will receive an entry into winning this guy. All you got to do is do a $5 a month kind of pledge deal, and you get $5. You put $5 in, you get entered to win that $50, $60 Negan bronze.
Become
book.
our PPs.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I linked
And-
it again. Linked it.
Linked it
Slap in
again.
there.
Patreon.com/Madison BST.
Yep. And be sure to check us out on we're on all the major podcast platforms.
On YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have stuff on YouTube here in just a few weeks. But we're everywhere. We're on Spotify, Apple, Google, and all the other ones that people I'm sure listen to.
Absolutely. And helping us with Patreon helps us be able to take care of all the expenses of all the electronics that we're
absolutely.
we're still looking to try to make it a little bit better. And so we're looking at some stuff to make it a tad bit better on the audio video side.
But yeah, all right. Well, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks
Cool.
again, everybody, for tuning in and sitting through all this. I call it our eventual decline.
Yeah.
This is kind of the start of it.
It'll take us down.
And it's every new episode that comes out will just of us will be like probably coked up or on the ground.
I love how he used to push it. Like I
Like
wish I
that.
could say crap like that.
I mean, soon it will become.
Didn't you say your crack nails earlier?
That's different. It's a black person thing, Josh. You wouldn't get it. Neither would I.
but thanks so much, guys, for
stupid
tuning
laugh,
in
Sean.
to our shenanigans, our craziness, and we hope to bring you another year of crazy content.
Can we exit out with another meditation?
I think
You want to?
I think we need to end it that
I
way.
think we do.
Yes. Rolling.
Yeah, let's
That
do it.
was,
Let's do it
I'm,
again.
not gonna lie, that was stupid, bro.
All right.
Joshy time.
Let's do this. All right. All right. So everybody kind of we'll finish up.
Why don't you look at me when we?
Guys, thanks again for tuning in. So we'll kind of get into that mindset of clearing our energies and just letting it flow.
Mama say mama mama makusa.
And
Josh.
all right. So let's do this, baby. Let's do this, huh?
Just drop it down.
You want to do
I
this?
want
Let's
you all,
do this.
ooh, dude, just grab the
All right.
nearest glass of hot dog water.
Okay. And here we go. All right, everybody, let's get into that headspace. Let's all get centered. And
Get away from me. You
watch it.
all right, now, if you're out there listening, you're driving home at night, same thing. I want you to take your hands off the wheel.
put your foot on the gas. And it's not right, baby. Is it worth it?
So next, you see all that air? You see all that air out in front of you? I want you to open your mouth. I want you to take a big bite of air. Yeah, that's it.
You all look so silly.
We look silly, Josh. We look.
Take that air and I want you to swallow it now.
I feel too stupid. Is that how I laugh?
Next, I want you to comment down below in the chat if you think this is really stupid. Go ahead. You won't hurt our feelings. We have none.
Also, put in the comments who your favorite co-host is. There's no wrong answer.
But it's definitely me.
Let me know if you guys want me to leave and come back again.
That's legit. I wasn't fishing for compliments. I was fishing to someone to get fired.
Ooh.
Just get centered.
You should be on top, not on the bottom.
Yeah, well, we call you the power bottom for a reason.
You know what, Deshaun? I think you did got him on that one. You sure got him on that. I've never seen Sean giggle so much in my whole life. But center, guys.
My chakra.
Adele does see
Let me just get some of the energy from you. Stop.
Time to get sexy.
Stop.
Just a minute and 19 left, guys. I swear to God. There it is.
Space Invader?
Oh, it's not this part. It's not this one. It's it. It's the one.
Are you guys relaxed yet? Deep breath. I want you guys to take the deepest, sexiest breath of your life.
Oh, really?
baby. Hey, baby.
Remember, keep it sexy. Keep it centered.
Hey, baby.
Big finisher coming right up. There it is. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Mmm. That's our show, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. We'll see you next time, all right?
Because we don't.
You just got your fill.
Got him. Love you guys. Bye-bye.